Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. You will recall this puzzle from last time that I could not make any progress on because I was just not seeing it. Well, I saw it. This is a legal move because we break the rule Baba facing left is defeat before the end of our turn where we turn left. And so, that is definitely going to help. We're still not out of the woods because it's going to be difficult to get to the flag without facing a monster. But now I have access to a bunch of words, which means I can do things like this. Yes, this has got to be it. How do I get the is up here? I guess I can do... Sure. Don't think it matters where that goes. So if I do Baba is left, yeah, then no matter what direction I am moving, I am still facing to the left. And that's probably going to solve the entire problem, because now I can just walk up to the flag like this and never actually be facing a monster. Yeah. Alright. Just had to have the key insight of what was the first move I could make on that one, and then the rest of the puzzle kind of fell apart. So that is great. Parakeet Bouncer. This is familiar, again. Can't remember what puzzle this is like, but it definitely seems familiar. Wallace stop. Kiki is Kiki. Me is shift. We got 3 me's over there. Belt is also shift, so we got these active belts. Baba is you. Move. Flag is win. Bird. Bird is float. Baba on bird is defeat. Okay, so that's what's preventing us from just walking out here and everything being hunky-dory. Kiki is push and move, and Mia's we have access to over here. Text on bird is dust. Me on bird is dust. Me on me is dust. Text on text is dust. Okay, so things turn to dust, if whatever. And then the belts that I see around here, there were definitely puzzles where there were 4 belts in the corners, over near Baba Is You, where the belts would constantly change the rules around. So it'd be like, Baba is you, Baba is not you, Baba is you, Baba is not you. And so I think we probably have to do something like that in order for Baba to be able to pass the birds. So that implies that I'm going to have the me's shifting the belts out of where they are, and then up here and over here and over here and into the area over there, or something dark side. Something along those lines. Maybe. This is one of those that's very open-ended because there's a lot of things I could do with this set of words available and objects available. Bird is floating, which means it can't be shifted. I have a Kiki, I have me's. They could be move, they could be push. And me is automatically shift. So first off, let's just witness the fact that me can shift various objects, such as Kiki. It looks like me is pushing Kiki, but it's actually shifting. But since the bird is floating, we can't do the bird. And in fact, me on bird is dust. So it actually got turned to dust before it even had a chance to try to shift. Okay. While we're doing such things, let's also... If I push you down here, you will shift the belt down and cause the belt to be facing downwards. And then you yourself... I guess you still got shifted upwards by the belt, but if I pushed you there again, then you'd be down here? Yeah. Shift is one of the most difficult predicates to work with in this game, from what I recall. And so let's see. If I go in here, like now you're just blocking the way. Let me get you back out of here. I can just walk through here for right now. But if I wanted to get the belts out, which it feels like I need to do, how am I going to get across? So yeah, I think I'm going to get across the birds by being not you and being move and having the 4 belts, moving those rules around. So it's like Baba's move, Baba's you, Baba's move, Baba's you, or something. Not exactly that. And then we have Kiki. The only you I have access to is in there. It just occurred to me that I can do this. We're still in kind of the experimental phase of just like play around with the rules of this puzzle. So now I move, or sorry, Baba's move. And so Baba could be changing other things around. Let's go ahead and restart. But yeah. Kiki and the Mies. Kiki... What's Kiki's existence for? Kiki, I guess, would be... Yeah, Kiki is not Kiki on Bird is Dust, so Kiki can actually walk through the birds. And so if I got a belt out, Kiki could... No, Kiki's not shift, so Kiki can't actually push the belt because the belt does not push. If I had 2 belts on top of each other, they could shift each other and do a thing. Or if I had 2 Mies on top of each other, they could do a thing. So yeah, since Mii is just shift, it even shifts Baba. So you can move 2 things at a time if you were both move and being shifted. And if I made the Mii's push, well then they'd all be push. So I can't get them on top of one another to get them kind of like double shifting each other at once. Maybe there's a way to do that. There is a way to do that. Let's try that really quick. So if 2 Mii's are approaching the same square at the same moment, and they both step into that square, oh, they both shifted each other, and so they ended up leaving the square. Because the one, right. Well, that's also interesting. It's basically, it's almost like a diagonal move that they just made. That's potentially noteworthy. There's a whole lot going on here. Do I have any other insights? Let's focus on a specific thing. Suppose I do think that the answer is to get 4 belts circling the Baba as you, so that I could automatically move through that area. If I do think that that's the case, then part of the puzzle is to figure out how to get the belts out. And I don't know how to do that. Even when I pushed the Mii onto this belt, and then he popped off, and then I pushed him on again, then if I said Mia's move, will he shift the belt out with him? No, because the belt is still facing downwards and didn't get shifted by him. And since Mii is only move or push, can't come up with the way in my brain to get the belts out of there. I can't figure out a way to get a me into here. I can only have Baba, who's the only you, get into there. I could push text through the words. No, text on bird is dust, so I can't push text over here either. So Kiki and Baba, I think, are the only things that are capable of passing the birds. And I don't have access to the word bird, so I'm not going to be able to change any of bird's rules. And Flag is Win is out there. So it really feels like I need to get the belts out. And it also really feels like I have no idea how to do that. So I might have to play around with some shifting on my own to remember exactly how this works, because shift is very difficult. Alright, so suppose I want to put this one aside until next time. That would have been the last puzzle in here. I've not looked back at this puzzle again to come up with... Look, we figured out how to get the word win out, but then I couldn't figure out how to use it. So that one is also one that I need to just think about on my own. So I think... And then remind me what this was? I'd forgotten about this. Oh, right, where I could get bird is win and not have the bird back. I need to think about that one on my own. And I still never used the word defeat at the bottom, other than to describe my own experience on that one. Okay, so we have 3 potentially difficult puzzles still left behind here. That said, I'm willing to move forward, and who can resist the land of delicacies and its delicious fruit? There's some question marks on this map. Have they always been there? Probably. I only just noticed them. It's another new graphic to me, perhaps. But let's try something new. New adventures. Land of delicacies. I see pumpkins. I see Fufu with a drink and a burger over by his house. I see some kind of slug or worm trying to go into that apple. There's a bee over there. There's a cake, of course. That cake is presumably not a lie. And then there's me saying, what does Baba eat? What does Baba eat? It looks kind of like a sheep kind of thing, so maybe he eats grass. I don't know. Flag is win. Fruit is defeat. Fruit is defeat? Ah! Oh, Baba eat fruit. Baba eat fruit. So, eat seems to be, just as defeat causes a U overlapping a thing to go away, eat seems to be the other way, where the subject is capable of eating the predicate in a defeat-like manner. Alright, I can eat fruit. What does Baba eat? Baba eats fruit. Good job, Baba. Wall and flag. Wall is stop, flag and stop. And there's the word and over there. And I can eat fruit. Fruit would otherwise be defeat. Can I eat walls despite the fact that walls are stop? The answer is yes. Oh boy, eat just became a much more powerful word. What does Baba eat? Baba eats walls. That's what Baba eats. Baba does not eat flags, however, so we can just declare some victory. Wait. Oh, Baba eat wall and flag. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Flag is stop. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Easy game. It's a nice introduction to the eat keyword. And since this area is called delicacies, I wonder if most of them are going to involve eat. I was too hungry. I was too hungry. Me eat key. I was too hungry. Okay. Probably am not supposed to do that. Let's actually read the rules. Hedge is stop. Key has flag. Key is push. Okay, key is push, but eat took precedence. So eat is a very high priority word, it would appear. And if key weren't push, I would still eat it anyway. But if key is push, then I could push the key with some text in order to not eat it before I have a chance to get in here and say that the key has flag. It was a nice idea. I guess I only need to push the key that far, actually. And then I could do this. And then say key has flag, so now when I eat it, it has a flag, and flag is a win, and me is you, and so I won. Great. There's a letter A. Let's not go there yet. Blow the candles out. I smell a cake. It's the smell of burning. This is also somewhat familiar. Why can I not move? Baba eat grass. Okay. Baba is you. Grass is push. Empty is stop. Oh, empty is stop. Well, we can stop that. Grass is push. The bottommost grass is dying. Why is that? Key is win and move. Baba facing grass is empty. So if I face grass, bad things will happen. I will disappear. Grass is grass, and defeat and weak. Oh, weakness. So... Grass is push. So I'm pushing the grass, which is pushing the grass, which is pushing the grass, which is pushing up against the empty. Empty is empty. Grass is weak. And so grass on top of grass defeated itself? That doesn't seem right. I don't understand why the grass still didn't push into the empty. Cake is hot. Kiki is melt. Wall is stop. Kiki, gear, is empty. So, Kiki is win and move. Got it. So if I do this, Kiki becomes winning, but then melts on the cake. Right. Blow the candles out. So that suggests we need to make the cake no longer hot, but the cake is definitely hot. Kiki is win and move. Kiki is empty, but the gear didn't go away. So... gear is not a word. What happens if I say Baba eats empty? I think we definitely need to know this as soon as possible. This is necessary information. Baba facing grass is empty, so I would just zoop out of existence right there, so don't do that. Baba eats empty. I feel like it'll do nothing other than make a noise. Seems my intuition was correct. I feel no more full than when I began. Alright. There's is stop. I could use empty as stop to stop Kiki. But that would also stop the rest of the world. Including Baba, unless Baba eats empty. So Baba is empty. Empty is stop. Will prevent Kiki from moving, but Kiki could still be a win. So empty is stop, but Baba can still eat stop. We learned that in the previous puzzle. I cannot push the text. For reasons. I could push the text if there were some grass there, because I wouldn't be trying to push it into it stopping empty. Oh, I'm never going to be able to change another rule, am I? That was a definite mistake to say empty is stop there. Once I say empty is stop, I can no longer push any text to change rules. Unless I am pushing with the help of grass, for example, but Baba facing grass is empty, which means I need to push the grass with the word. And I'm currently using all of my words. But let's go ahead and play around with this anyway. And push some grass. That's no good. Let's try pushing this bit of grass so that I can get around the stop keyword again. But I'm never going to be able to push this upwards. And if I face the grass, then I will disappear. So what I should have done... What should I have done? Played another game today. Yikes! This is, Could I push the grass in from the top? Maybe yes. Suppose I push the grass over here and then push is down with it. Yeah, that seems plausible. Okay. So we're gonna try this. Don't mind me. Just eating some empty, as one does. So if I were to do this, then I should be able to push the is down even after empty is stopped, because there isn't empty to the south of is, which means I can push it. Oh, but it's weak. And so I was able to push the is down one. I could have had that grass down farther. And if I put both of them down there... Oops, I did a thing. Okay. Yeah, this still seems plausible. I put that grass in a bad spot now. Can I get this is back out? I still can. It's just going to take longer, because I have not planned my route very well. Okay. So, Mr. Stoppy Pants. I can't push this grass to the north. Is there any way I can push this grass to the north? Not that I can see. Is there... But I can just do this, right? Because empty's not stopped yet, and that's the thing that was stopping me from pushing south before. Yeah. Okay, so I can just do that. Then I can do this. Empty is stop. I push is into grass. Grass is trying to go into empty, but empty is stopped, so the grass stays put. Is gets pushed on top of the grass. The grass is weak and therefore gets defeated. Kiki is win and move. However, Kiki can't move because there's empty, which is stop, in between. And Baba eats empty, so Baba can still go through. And then... How do I win? Kiki is win and move. And I jumped in front of Kiki. Or I jumped behind Kiki. Kiki tried to move. It couldn't move to the left because empty was stop in front of it. And so instead, Kiki turned around to the right and was able to move forward because Baba was not stop. Kiki moved onto Baba, and that's what caused me to win there. Okay, I didn't see it coming, but I am able to explain it after the fact. Fantastic. Delicious words. Am I going to be spelling? Or are we just using the text keyword? It appears we're just using the text keyword. It's still delicious. Hedges stop. Baba is you. Flag is win. Baba eats text. Yeah. Okay. Fences stop. Hedge has love. Hedge is hedge. Hedge and love is defeat. Hedges stop. Baba is you. All right, Baba. I think I'm gonna need eat and text, so we're gonna do that. Now I need Baba eat hedge. which I might be able to do if I could say Baba is text. Oh boy. Text eat hedge could work in my favor. Yeah, that seems like that would work in my favor. Hey text, how would you like to trim the bushes? If I do this, and then do, for example, this, yes. However, hedge has love, and hedge and love is defeat. So it allows me to push the text through, but it still doesn't make it become Baba traversable. However, now I can break hedge's stop, which means I could just go to flag as win. No, because hedge is defeat. Understood. However, oh, but the love is defeat. I was going to get another is out. I could still get another is out, I think. It's not as easy as you might think, because getting the stop out is problematic. Do I need the text eat hedges anymore? I will again in the future, but not right at this moment. So if I turn off text eat hedge, then I can borrow a word such as eat in order to push stop up here, but then I just lost eat. Let's pause for a moment. So what I was thinking about doing was getting an is out so I could push the is, then push an is through here, and then like somehow have the text eat this. This is Baba's way in. If he were to break the hedge over there to the left, then even though Baba's walking in through this side, if I had another is, or even the same is, then I might be able to push that is back over this side. Oh, to flag is win, but then Baba would end up pushing that is again when he tried to get back to the flag. So, okay. How are we going to do things and stuff? Hedge is Baba. Wouldn't work because hedge is hedge. Flag is Baba wouldn't help us. Baba is flag wouldn't help us. Flag is you looks probably impossible, so let's not work on that. So I think text eating hedge was a good way to go. If I said hedge is you, the problem is hedge is defeat, and so all the hedges would immediately defeat themselves. And I need to keep my Baba as you otherwise. Okay. So it does still feel like text eat hedge is a good start. But then I really need a plan. So, I can do that. The problem is the only way to get Baba to the flag is to walk him this way, and if he's walking this way, then there's no is behind him to say flag is win. And I could push with some other bits of text or things the is back over this way. Can I say flag is text? That would just create the word flag. And then I could say hedge is flag? No, because hedge is hedge. Baba is flag, then no one would beat me. So I don't think flag is text is going to be useful. Baba is text. means no one would be me, so that's not useful. Text is you. If text were me... Let's play around with text as you. But to do that, first of all, I need to destroy this hedge. Okay. Text is you. I'm a bunch of text. I just destroyed the word is because I was not very clever. So before I destroy the word is, let's not have pushed the is in there in the first place or something. Sure. Eat that hedge. Have text become me. So now I'm all this text. Currently, I'm the word eat. Most of the other text can't move? Oh, right. Alright, this is not awful. Oh, but I just destroyed flag and win. This is awful. I changed my mind. The worst idea I've ever had. Because once I got rid of hedges stop, then the text just started moving into the hedges, and the head is defeat, and bad stuff happens. Okay, so I no longer think that... Let's just verify that that does what I thought it does. Yes. No longer think that text is you is smart. Is there a way, if I break some of these hedges and turn them into love, for Baba to still get past the love? There's no Baba eat love. Can't set up like Baba eats fence and go change the rules in the bottom left-hand side. I just need to move the flag as win downward. So if text eats hedge... Yeah, that seems pretty plausible. What if I were to... Yeah, move the flag as win downward somehow. So text eats hedge. What's the best eating spot right now? Let's do this. And that. And get the text eating the hedge again. Actually, can I just use text eats hedge there? I think so. So here's my idea. I'm going to form text eats hedge, oops, right over here. And then press it downward. And it's going to push down the flag as win. And now I don't care about text eating hedge anymore. And I can just go win the game. There we go. See? Easy game. You were worried. Silly viewers. 5 and then 9. So I guess 6, 7, and 8 are probably going to be on the slower level. Should I take a look at another puzzle right now? I have a feeling I'm going to have to abandon it before the end, but we'll at least take a look. Perhaps it will be an easy one. Water is sink. Water has grass. Hedges stop. Empty eat all. And text. Empty eat all. Empty eat text. Okay, so nothing can ever be empty. Empty is blank and move. Could be empty is left and move. We'd have moving empties. And we need that for flag as win. Oh, there's empties on the right-hand side of the screen, and so once I do this, the world starts collapsing. That is so cool. Also, Baba can't move because we lost Baba as you, right? So, I need this to happen. I need flag as win to happen while I'm already sitting on top of the flag, it looks like. Baba is you, pillar stop, rock is push. Okay. Okay. Water has grass. I understand why. It's so that the empty doesn't start collapsing on this end over here. Alright. Let's just kind of play around with some of the obvious things that we could be doing here early on, which is sacrificing various bits to get over to the flag. Pillar is stop. That's just surrounding the Baba is you. So I can get to the flag, but the flag's not win yet. Is there a way? Is there a way? Can you undo, or sorry, yeah, undo through a reset thing? And the answer is no. Is there a way for me to mess with Baba as you, or to say like rock is Baba, or it feels like I would either A, like two Babas, or B, have some other movable entity, such as empty, who could push this rule for me. Except for empty is not yet left in move. And the moment I do this, the next turn, you goes away. Huh. So... empty, eat all, and text. Right, because I guess text is outside of the set of all, probably. And that's why it's and text. Yeah, because if you say, like, all is empty or something, like, or whatever it was we said at the end of the previous game, or all is win or something, it just talks about the object and not the text. Pillar is stop. If pillar weren't stop, I'd be able to press the Baba is you to the left. Is there a way to make pillar not stop? Unless I can press some water around to sink it, or empty, eat all, and text. I could press pillar is stop to the left or to the right one square. Into a rock and break it. There we go. So this is going to cause me other troubles. But despite knowing that, I'm going to do it anyway. This is still not going to solve my problem, but I just wanted to point out something. So now stop is inside the rock, and so if the rock somehow came to life and moved to the left, it could break up the pillar's stop rule, which would be useful. Oh, I could just say pillar is rock, right? Why did I not do that? That seems like possibly the key to everything. So if I say pillar is rock, I can still get all my words back. There we go. And then I can push things around. Can I get all my words back? I still need rock as push. Yes, I can still get this. There we go. Alright, so we'll sacrifice another rock over here. Oh, but I need the rocks to continue being push. Haha. Haha. And if I sacrifice rock as push... well, then the rocks would be nothing, which means I could just walk over them, so it's still okay. So I can do this. Sacrifice this. And I feel like is going to be more valuable as a possible final word in case I need to do something else. So for now, I'm going to sacrifice rock. And then I'm going to walk over here and witness that I can press Baba Is You to the left. That gives me some extra time. However, I still do not have a mechanism to be standing here ready to win the game at the same time that I am here. And also, why can I... Oh, right. Once Baba Is You is gone, I can't move. Oh, and look at the empty that it approached Baba Is You more quickly from there. Right, of course. Because there was some empty kind of creeping in over there. Can I use that to my advantage somehow? If the rocks had still been pushable, I could protect the flag by pushing 3 rocks out to the edge, for example. And if I had 3 more rocks, I could push them out to the other edge and then protect this whole area, and I would be able to walk from here to here to here to here to here to here, and the empty would be closing in on the left. And if I had Baba Is You also sitting right here somehow. Okay, there's still stuff to figure out in this one, but at least I got a taste of it, and can do that on my own before next time. So I'm going to say, I hope as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.